items usually on the auction sale were little epoxy kits like that, BK. Usually they'd be on, be with the petroleum oil and lubricant products, and also paints and plastics. And they would be in little pre-measured kits done for the Navy and also done for the Air Force. And were pretty reasonably priced, like almost free. Typically you could pick up a couple of pallets of mixed items like that, which would be as tall as a
tree. It's a tall old tree and a strong old tree. And we are the sons, yes, we are the sons of liberty. Pay the price they're asking, boys, always pay the tyrant's fee. Never give up the struggle, boys, fight for the liberty tree. It's a tall old tree and a strong old tree. And we are the sons, yes, we are the sons of liberty. Stand for the rights of man, boys, stand against all tyranny. Hang the lance of freedom, boys, high on the liberty tree. It's a tall old tree and a strong old tree. And we are the sons, yes, we are the sons of liberty. It will grow as we grow, boys, it will be as strong as we. We must make our faith, boys, make it a liberty tree. It's a tall old tree and a strong old tree. And we are the sons, yes, we are the sons of liberty.
Where have all the military surplus stores gone? Don't worry, you don't need one, because everything you need at Military Surplus is at mainmilitary.com. That's M-A-I-N-E, military.com. One of the last...
LTR PBN special report, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sunday. It is a wet and rainy day. Good day for infiltration and exfiltration, a combat operation. March 28th, second year of occupation by the Fabian and Soviet Socialists in America with a K. Sounds like things are getting exciting. 2010. Benchmarking that. This is a live broadcast. It is 3:11 in the afternoon Eastern Time, and this is for all of our brothers and sisters. Central, both on and behind the lines in occupied territories. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to us on libertytreeradio.4mg.com, pbn.4mg.com, and we are on live 365. Then go to Liberty Tree Radio. We are on AM and FM micro stations, CB base stations, Ultra Net technologies, both east and west of the Mississippi, along with southern and central Alaska. We are on the Hallmark Network on the eastern seaboard, from the top of Maine to the bottom of Florida, from the bottom of Florida all the way across the arc of the Gulf of Mexico, headed towards Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, a little smidgen of Nebraska, and it's like a treble hook over there in Oklahoma. Oh, forgive me, over there in Iowa, /Iowa, tomato. Anyway, it is a beautiful day out there, as we've said. Benchmarking again for all of you who are listening. It is the 28th of March, second year of occupation, 2010. And we have a lot of activity going on around the country, but I know that everybody's waiting for his sit rep and evaluation. What's been going on for the last 40? Correction, go ahead.
I have the initial sit rep report here in my hand form. Want me to read that on the air?
Go right ahead. In fact, this is Edward with a PBN update and this is the original report as it came in. Go ahead.
The report came from people who had first-hand information. They were on the scene. Some of the people they detained that they released. First, FBI, Homeland Security, Joint Terrorism Task Force, and Washington Sheriff's Department were involved with raids around Michigan yesterday around 6:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The site that we got the report from was a memorial service that was taking place on Ellsworth Road in Indiana know that they were raiding Mikey's parents' house and Dave's house. We have 2 reports outside the state as well. Ohio, in Sandusky, there were raids conducted in that area. And in Chicago, just outside Chicago, Illinois, there were raids conducted there as well.
Very good. Now, to update everybody, I've talked to most of the principals who were either in contact with or who were not detained for an extended period of time, but were detained. First of all, our biggest question is, who chose the warehouse as a location to have the meeting, the wake for the individual who just passed away? I will say this, just by the fact that the batfaggots, the scumbags that are with Homeland Security, these gutter trash, to go to a funeral event or a wake and attack in this way pretty well has cut the rope. There are a lot of people right now that are mobilized. I'm going to warn everybody, and I will warn everybody clearly about this. I don't even know how many, and I can't be sure. But a lot of people said, well, if they'll do that, they'll do pretty much anything. You figure they're going to, if they've gone to that extreme, that whoever it is that made this decision just sank their own boat. That's all I can say, because there's people out there right now that have said that this is one of the most disgusting acts that they have seen so far. I can't use all the expletive deleteds. In the last 24 hours, different militia commanders were mobilizing. In fact, as the event took place, I want to commend all of the individuals who systematically collected the data, were able to pass the information on, both did ground collection on sites, went in, risked their lives, because anybody in this situation knows that the hairballs on the other side are a bunch of rabid, red-eyed nutcases that, you're going to have to deal with them someday. It's going to happen. And people went in, did their job, came back out, confirmed numbers. We had individuals who took photographs, that with one unit took photographs of all of the Homeland Security units on the ground down in the Adrian area. We had a number of different people who did their part to infiltrate and exfiltrate appropriately, to do reconnaissance collection. Communications as far as passing the information on. Several of the different communications nets and grids were lit up. Some of them had problems. This was not perfect, and we warned everybody about this. In some cases, people activated equipment that they found out did not work because they had not calibrated. What's the surprise there? What have we warned you over and over and over again about? So about 4 to maybe 7% of the grid was offline temporarily until technicians could get there to check the equipment and find out what was going on. The militia formations that have responded that are in combat order of battle right now is the 6th Regimental Combat Team Colonial Marines out of Jackson, along with elements of the 4th Colonial Marines Regimental Combat Team. The 3rd Company, 2nd and 3rd platoons, and I'm going to make sure I get that right, were the first to mobilize from the CMM units. We also want to thank a fully independent and heavy infantry independent group that were available from the Jackson area also that mobilized. I believe that they know the family, and they were very, very rapid to respond. We have a number of other formations around the state. Most of the Wolverines, with the exception of 2 counties, were fairly well covered within a very short period of time once the machine was in motion. But this is demonstrating for all of you the need to tighten the ship up. The action itself is an insult in general to decency. We know this. It's propaganda. The other part that I would point